this is Heather from survivalpacks.com, and today we're going to be making a 2-color quick deploy blaze bar with a shackle. So everything that you see here is what you'll need: your ruler and or jig, your pair of scissors, your lighter, your 2 colors of paracord, your buckle or shackle, and optional paracord needles. And the colors that I'm going to be using today are olive drab and blaze orange camo. And this has neon orange, black, and olive drab in there, so hence the pairing with the olive drab. My husband picked these colors out because this bracelet is going to be his. So the very first thing we need to do is take our wrist measurement. So you're just going to wrap your paracord around your wrist, pinch it off where the end meets the rest of the paracord, line it up with your ruler, and so mine's coming up around 6 1/4 inches. This is going to be for my husband, like I said, and his wrist comes up to 7 inches in circumference, and I want to make that a little more comfortable for him so it's not like, you know, wrapped around his wrist so tight. So we're going to add an extra inch to the bracelet, and since our shackle is about 1 inch, so we're going to go from 7 inches to 8 inches for our bracelet length. For the quick deploy blaze bar, we calculated that for each inch of braided paracord, we'll need about 8.5 inches of each color. Here's the equations that we use to figure out how much paracord we'll need. So for the bare bones bracelet without any extra cord at the end, I'll need 5 feet of each color. So I'll need to give myself a little extra cord so that it's easy to tie near the end and I don't run out too soon. So to make it easy, I'll cut 5.5 feet for each color. With our paracord cut, we'll now need to fuse the 2 colors together. Instead of the traditional method of melting each of the ends and kind of smashing them together like this, what I'm going to actually use is something called the Manny method. And it was developed and shared by Manuel Zambrano on the Parachute Cord Crafters Facebook group. And since then, it's become a very popular way to create a very strong fusion of 2 strands of paracord. And you can learn this method by clicking right here and watch the video that we made on the Manny method. So I'm going to go ahead and fuse my paracord and I'll meet you right back here. Now that our paracord has been fused together using the Manny method, we will need to attach it to our buckle or shackle. The shackle I'm going to be using today is a 5mm black bow shackle with a knurled pin. Let me get a close up here so you can see that texture. And this is nice just to get a grip on it. And the reason I'm going to be using a shackle today is because this is a quick deploy bracelet, so it's going to be a lot easier to slip off the paracord on a shackle rather than trying to break a buckle in the middle of whatever survival situation you might be in. So this way you could just slip it off the shackle and off you go. I moved the shackle to the jig that I'll be using today. This is the 10-inch Pocket Pro from Jig Pro Shop, which you can find at survivalpacks.com. We do sell these as well as a bunch of other stuff from Jig Pro Shops. They're very convenient, very easy to use, so if you're a hobbyist or even if you sell paracord bracelets and paracord paraphernalia, then I would highly recommend this. It's really, really convenient for making any sort of bracelet or paracord project. So what we will now do is you are going to find the halfway point of your fused paracord strand now, and we're going to make a cow hitch. And we're just going to take that loop that we made at our halfway point, bring those loose strands down through the loop and pull tight. And now we are going to move down to this end, and we are going to take our loose ends and go from the bottom side up on this side of our jig. Okay. Alright, at this point you'll want to choose a lead color for your bracelet, and this is just going to help you to remember which side to go on. So this is going to be my lead color, the blaze orange camo. Your bracelet is going to look the same basically for whichever color you choose. So it really doesn't matter which color, just one that will help you to remember which side to start on in case you step away. So with that in mind, we're going to take our lead strand, and to prepare for our first knot, we're going to lie it across those two middle strands and right underneath our cow hitch, with our secondary strand just moved up and away. And we're going to take that strand and we're going to wrap it around the back. And then we're going to bring our secondary strand down to the side. Okay. All right, so with that in place, we're going to take our lead strand, we're going to go over the left two strands, through the middle, and off to the right. Take note of this loop here. We're going to take our right strand, we're going to put it under, over the right two, off to the left, and up, under, and through that loop. Okay? And that's what you're going to have. So now from this point, we need to push up and tighten everything. So just wiggle it out, whatever you gotta do to tighten it up. All right, my first knot is tight and the rest of my bracelet is tight. I did make sure that I was pulling up on these strands in order to get everything else down here tight, and then to make sure that everything was just set in its place where it should be and nothing's gonna be moving. So we'll be taking our lead strand again and moving on to our second knot and also our second pattern. So taking our lead strand, we are going to go under our right two strands, through the middle and off to the left. We are going to take our secondary strand and we are going to go over our lead strand, under our left two strands, through the middle and over and through that loop from top to bottom. Okay? All right, beginning again with our left side, with our lead strand, we're going to go over our left two strands, through the middle and off to the right. And taking our secondary strand, we're going to go under our lead strand, over our our right two strands, through the middle, and then up and through our loop from bottom to top. Pull up, okay. Again, on the right side, taking our lead strand, we're going to go under our right two strands, through the middle and off to the left. Taking our secondary strand, we're going to go over our lead, under our left two strands, through the middle and up, over and through the loop on our right from top to bottom. Pull up to tighten. I'll do one more set with you guys and then I'm going to speed it on up down to the bottom. Okay. Again, on our left side, we're going to take our lead strand, over our left two strands, through the middle and off to the right. Take your secondary strand, under our lead, over the right two strands and through the middle, then up, under, and through the loop. on our left. Listen to those key words that I'm saying. Over, under, through. Okay, taking our lead on our right side. Under our right 2 strands and through the middle and off to the left. Taking our secondary strand over our lead, under our left 2 strands and through the middle, over and through that loop on the right. Pull up to tighten. Okay, you can kind of see that pattern that we've got going here. Now the tighter that you do make this, the harder it is going to be to deploy. Use your own discretion as to how tight you want to make this, and I'm going to continue on down to the bottom and I will meet you guys there. I just wanted to take a quick moment to help you recognize the pattern that's going on here. So when we're starting off with our lead on the left side, we're going over the middle 2 and through. We're taking our right, our secondary strand, we're going under and again over the middle 2, under and through that loop. And then when we're starting on the right side, we're going under the middle 2, taking our left one, going over that lead, and again under the middle 2, and then through the loop. All right, so we made it to the end, barely, and mine's pretty tight. I cut as little paracord as I possibly could just to see if I could get away with as little excess as I could, and looks like I did it. Definitely sore fingers, but hey, such is paracording life, right? So what we need to do is cut, singe, and shape these ends, and we are done, good to go. Now if you had a pair of needle nose pliers that you wanted to use to shape these, you can go ahead and grab those. Otherwise I'm just going to use the paracord needle that I have here. Alright, so we're done with our quick deploy blaze bar. I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. I loved making it. I really like the colors that my husband picked out for this. I just think it's a super cool bracelet, definitely very manly. I'd like to give a special thanks to JD Lenzen from Tying It All Together for introducing me to this knot, as well as Mr. Coop from Mr. Coop's Place for all of his tips and tricks, and to Manny Zambrano, paracorder extraordinaire and maker of the Manny method. Alright, thanks for tuning into this tutorial, and be sure to subscribe and stay tuned to our YouTube channel for future videos. Like us on Facebook, and be sure to check us out at survivalpacks.com. Take care and have a great day.